McQuaid to try to jump past Perron. He disrupts the flow, almost made the steal in the attacking zone. Seth Griffith to Krejci. He's got Lucic down the slot, across to Griffith, but the puck goes between the heel of his blade and his skates.
What I have on this shot from the left point, you saw Marchand open on the side of the net for the redirect.
Perron dishes over to Arcobello, dances around Marchand nicely, pulls up on the off boards, fires it across, and Rask is there with a strong stick to deny Yakupov on the doorstep. And then entered the NHL as a free agent after electing not to sign with the team that originally drafted him. McQuaid introduces himself to Leon Draisaitl. Ollie's drive and a save by Rask. 4-year deal. Everly cross ice, looking for Nugent Hopkins. It skips all the way off the boards, back to the point. Bergeron steals a pass from Schultz, 2-on-1 with Marchand. Marchand delays the net drive. Bergeron with a pirouette and a kick save by Scrivens. Old school there. Erickson was laughing on the way out of the building the other night after taking that stick up in the face. Here's a steal away from Nikitin. Now he feeds Kelly. The drive sticks in the gut of Ben Scrivens, and then he dumps it out in corner. Griffith battling Klefbom. It comes to Lucic. He turns on the heat. Lucic drops to Krejci with Warsofsky down the slot. The shot save, rebound. Lucic battling for it, but he couldn't grab the puck away. Warsofsky along the line to Krejci. He holds, finds Griffith. Warsofsky's one-timer and a save by Scrivens, who had a pretty good view. Lucic going for the doorstep tip, but couldn't make the redirection.
Yeah.
With no icing ruled against Boston. Nikitin hard off Paille's skates. Over the line, it's Yakupov to Perron. The shot blocked down by Morrow. The rebound shot, and Rask hugs it against his chest. And immediately conceding the attacking zone. Marchand goes all the way into the Boston attacking zone. Smith rings the pipe, and it comes out. Attacking zone time on its first man advantage tonight. Justin Schultz for Arcobello. He has to take it off his backhand. Now Everly at the left point. Schultz. Nugent Hopkins, Schultz's one-timer saved by Rask. The rebound. Dougie Hamilton. No, they say it's in. Hamilton was swatting it off the line, but in the eyes of the official Jean Hebert, that puck went all the way over, and he had a pretty good view.
Yeah, he's pretty emphatic with the call, too, so he feels strongly about it. Obviously, there'll be a review, or I believe there'll be a review. We got to look at it.
Yep, that's it.
Across the goal line. I'll give Gordon a lot of credit. He won the faceoff against Chris Kelly to start puck possession on the power play for Edmonton. They like Schultz up high. They move the puck. They get into that umbrella, take shots when available, look for second chance opportunities.
Pouliot back of the goal, brings it to Schultz. He's got Everly on the near side. Here's Everly with the puck. Down low for Arcobello. The give and go comes all the way back to Schultz. Schultz's bomb from the point, and Quaid wins the puck, falls down in the process, but stays with it, takes it to Warsofsky. Marchand on the pivot. Smith fires and scores! Riley Smith ties it. 200 feet of hockey for the Boston Bruins.
Well, just a few minutes ago, right before Edmonton scores on the power play, it was a tough sequence they went against Boston. We showed you the highlight of Riley Smith ripping one high glove side and caught the post. And then Krejci got the high sticking penalty, who's going to go same spot right here. That's just a bullet. Nice job down deep on the breakout by the Bruins. A little post up by Marchand. Good support coming.
Sends Soderberg ahead against Petrie. Soderberg through the corner, whips it cross ice. Pouliot pulls the puck back. Soderberg takes it on a post, tries the wrap, and Scrivens holding stick of Fane. And Benoit Pouliot finds the puck. His shot up high on Rask, tumbles loose. Everly off Morrow's stick, bounces back to the point. Everly to Petrie, fires it right through the crease. Keith Aulie holds the slap pass down low. Petrie in front of the goal. Justin Schultz. Teddy Purcell. Purcell all the way forward to the goal line. Throws it into the pile, and Pecorino getting involved with McQuaid.
But the Bruins go on the power play because of the stick work by Nikitin.
Smith along the line to Hamilton. Hamilton fires on Scrivens. No rebound for Soderberg. He hits Marchand in stride, cuts to the goal, but he can't tuck Good move by Marchand not to make contact with Scrivens. We're seeing that called more and more. Warsofsky to Marchand coming off the boards. The shot saved by Scrivens. No goal. You clearly could hear the whistle that the puck was under control in the eyes of the referee. Great hustle by Trotman to keep it on the line. He whips it cross corner. David Warsofsky on the turn, reverses, backs all the way across the line, finds a gap and drives it. The rebound. Soderberg couldn't jump on it.
Protection, spun across the blue line, used that lateral movement, looked people off, fooled the coverage.
Ollie's shot, a save and a rebound by Rask, but he covers it up, and Ollie, he takes a shot at McQuaid. And Murray's probably surfing right now, isn't he? Lucic to Krejci over the line. Tomorrow the wrist shot and a glove saved by Scrivens. Lucic bumps into Scrivens. Clock at night. Perron chops the rebound back in front, but Lucic is there.
And the games are a little bit more meaningful.
Yes, they are. Krejci on the off wing, cuts to the middle, taps it across to Hamilton. Scrivens on his belly makes a blocker stop. You played a game in Edmonton, didn't you? As I recall. Rask makes the save on Yakupov, finding Bergeron on the cut in the slot. Trotman to Warsofsky. Now Riley Smith off the legs of Joensuu. Bergeron going for the backup tip. And Marchand getting buried past Marchand. Pouliot's there to swat it off the kick plate and out. Edmonton looks for a quick change. The Bruins pour right back into the zone. Bergeron curls, drags, shoots, and Scrivens makes the save. Changing out. Hendricks turns the backhand off the boards. Arcobello, one of those warm-up players, takes a huge hit from McQuaid. Krejci maneuvering out of the Boston zone to Lucic.
Nice flop by Yakupov trying to get a call.
No one buying. There's a banked pass just out of Perron's reach. Rask plays it through a seam. Yakupov on goal, and Arcobello fires in a dart. Mark Arcobello scores at 1:44 of the third period, and the Bruins are in a little trouble.
This is what Edmonton talked about. Second chance opportunities would be the difference in the game if they were going to win. Rask comes out initially to make a play on a puck. He tries to go hard off the wall. Not sure if he's trying to get this puck out and make a play to a teammate, but there's really nobody going to the wall in time to get to this puck. So now Rask is in a backup mode, and his concentration is to try to make this save as he's backing up. I'm sure he would have liked to directed that puck more to the corner of the rink, and Arcobello jumps on that sex for Boston here in the final 17.5 minutes.
Marchand pressuring the puck. Bergeron in right behind him, knocks down Klefbom. Bergeron, the card turn. Smith can't lift it over Scrivens. What a marvelous move by Bergeron. He kept reducing the radius by Rask. Steers the rebound to the near side. Griffith has a lot of space. Lucic on the net drive. Griffith's shot saved by Scrivens. He turns behind him. Krejci knocks it in, but you can hear a whistle. They're going to blow it dead for the second time tonight. He's checked Soderberg and then Eriksson. 3 layers of D, and Pouliot couldn't beat them all. Kelly looks for Soderberg, cuts to the middle, kicks it loose. Eriksson dangles, takes it to the post, jams at it, and no whistle yet for once. And this time, it is under Scrivens. Back to take possession.
Good effort in the offensive zone to free the puck up, use the points. They even got a redirect.
Hamilton, Soderberg, Hamilton, it comes through the foot, Eriksson scores! Relentless, and it's tied 2-2.
Couple of things to take note of, and it started a couple of shifts ago where you start to shorten your bench. You move Fraser off that line with Soderberg and Eriksson. You go back to Kelly there. They gave Fraser an opportunity to slide on a shift with David Krejci. Shorten the bench, keep the pressure on, try to roll your top 9 or 10 forwards, and start activating a defenseman. The last opportunity was because Seidberg jumped into the play. Now him.
The boards and out.
A couple of good breaks for the Oilers. The first one got by Riley Smith at the left point. That one they got by Eriksson.
Bergeron with a great move in front, and Soderberg scores!
There's still going to be a penalty on the play, I believe, Jack.
But Trace Bergeron just decided to take it upon himself, feeding Soderberg, and the Bruins explode for 2 goals.
Well, after a couple of good bounces for the penalty killers for the Oilers, the Bruins on a counterattack through the neutral zone. Try to score on the rush. Little inside move. There's the stick into Bergeron, but Bergeron even while he's falling to the ice. They're drawing the penalty to Nikitin. He finishes the play. What a move to the inside. And with the net drive by Eriksson, it opens up the back diagonal to Carl Soderberg. And Soderberg rips one, a one-timer.
Soderberg gets off the shot and hits Petrie's legs and goes to the corner. Smith along the line. Eriksson gives it back to Hamilton. He scores with Soderberg on the doorstep. The Bruins exploding for 3 goals in a span of 2:34. Bam, ba-bam, and it's 4-2.
And this power play unit last year so effective, and they're hot again this year. Their ability to know where each other is. They use the high triangle. That's a heads-up play by Louis Eriksson. You want to get close proximity because it's all about possession right now. You're not really in a good position because of the pressure out high by the 2 penalty killers. Duensu's there, Arcabello's there. So Eriksson drifts away from the net in order to get possession, and it's just simple give and goes. Those 2-on-1s with a high triangle.
Measure. Joe Morrow feeding to Eriksson through to Soderberg with Fraser in front. Soderberg fishes it out of the cleft bomb and then throws it back past the post and through the crease. Krejci to Lucic. He scores.